What up? What up, everybody?
Hey, everybody. Thanks for
What's
coming
good?
in.
Happy
Hey,
Thanksgiving, everyone.
happy
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Turkey Day.
Yep.
You heard? Hopefully you're not in a turkey coma and you're here hanging out with us.
Yeah. Looks like some people might be.
Right. Looks like a couple of our members might be in a turkey coma right now.
Yeah,
That's
for
why
real.
we're missing. Yeah.
Ken, Kraft, where y'all at? Come out.
Ken.
Okay. Can. Try to catch that tea. What did you guys
What's good
do?
down there, Vance? How you doing, bro?
Oh, pretty good.
Just-
Just still doing the turkey. Well,
All
actually,
right.
the turkey's already done, but everything else, the few extra stuff on the side, still got to heat
Heard
it up.
that.
Oh, nice.
But that cooking don't stop. Trust me. It's
I keep forgetting you're out there on the West Coast, so you're on a different time zone than we is.
But
Yeah.
so you guys do more of like dinner, obviously?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a
Usually,
dinner.
like, try to smoke or like do a turkey fryer one that way, but not this year. We just did the traditional oven, so
heck yeah.
still good. Can't complain.
Hell no. Ain't nothing bad wrong with that. Come on.
Yep. All the stuffing and potatoes and everything else.
That's
I got
what's
the
up.
go containers in the car and just go to the in-laws and shit and fill them up.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Some for the next day, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's like that.
The aftermath is always the best part, the leftovers of turkey and stuffing on cranberry sauce on some bread. We're good to go.
Exactly. Some sandwiches.
You like the cranberry?
Homemade cranberry, though.
Yeah.
I don't want no Jello canned Jello or something.
Usually I'll get like the fresh cranberries. I'll get some apples. I make my own.
Yeah.
It's so much better.
That would be good.
Creative.
Yeah, that would be good. But it seems like kind of a lot of work.
It's really. I'll show you one time how to do it if you like cranberries, and you'll never buy it any other way.
Ooh,
And you'll get mad because you'll want it sometime during the year, and you can't get fresh cranberries like all the time. That's the bad part.
Right. Dang. Yeah. I've never understood the cranberry on like with turkey. I mean, I don't eat turkey, but either way. But I mean, they complement each other. Some people love it. I know his grandpa.
I usually put some fresh cranberries in with the stuffing and apple pieces in with the fresh stuffing too,
Oh, I've never.
So
had
it gives
that.
a little extra bang.
Yeah. Ooh, that sounds good.
Blow me up real quick, Justin. Blow me up.
All right.
Blow 'em up, blow 'em up.
Let's see. What I just clicked on you, right? It's been a minute.
Boom. Come on, go with the program. Shout out. Big shout out to Bull Pythons.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's actually sweet. I like that.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, man, he hooked us up. He gave me the new logo and the old logo. So thank you, Sammy. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, that's
So the
awesome.
wife's got one. It'd be a little big on her until she dries it, but she says she's still gonna rock it.
Heck yeah.
Yeah,
Heck yeah.
that's awesome. I love.
Yeah,
I love
actually,
and all.
He said enough where Tiff's got one, I got one, Stanley's got one.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah, we all got one. I got the old logo and the new logo.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Heck
I
yeah.
need some leggings from you guys to see if serpents.
You gotta go on the site and grab some leggings.
Yeah,
You
we're
gotta-
gonna
gotta grab a
get
few
on the
things.
second.
Yeah, I can get them in samples. Don't go there. I'll get them in samples. It'd be cheaper.
Okay.
Oh, sweet.
Okay.
That sounds great to me.
Yeah.
No worries.
I
Did
love
you happen to set yours up or no?
No, we're still working on. That's
Still
what
have
my
that.
plan is next week to go hard on that and set everything.
Yeah,
up.
listen. When I come over, just let me know, bro. And I'll show you. It's actually a lot easier than you think.
Okay.
As long as you got like your images and stuff you want on your computer, download it in your computer, it's cake, bro. You'll be
Okay.
like, wow, this is really easy. Once you do like one shirt or something, everything from there is just like, okay, I know how to use it all. It gets really, really simple, and you're like, man, this is all right. This is too easy.
Right.
Because I thought the same thing. I'm like, man, this is gonna be a pain in the ass, and I was doing it on my phone, and it was hard on my phone. But then when I did it on my laptop, I was like, man, I'll never do it on my phone again.
Yeah, it's like they make it like that sometimes on purpose.
Well, you can see all the extras on the laptop that you really can't see on your phone unless you blow everything up on your phone, and then you're scrolling to one side and back over to the other. And it's I'll show you on your computer, bro. You'll be like, man, this is simple.
That's like
So
on
much
Husky
easier.
Pro.
You could just copy your link. So if somebody wants something, you could just send them the link. They'll go right to it. They'll order it. They make it. They'll ship it right to your customer for you.
Heck yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
you don't have to worry about, getting it in the mail and then putting it in a separate bag and putting it back in the post office and shipping it out.
Can you like customize the way things are shipped too? Somewhat?
You can if you wanted to buy something and send it to somebody, you could still buy it and put a whole different shipping address on it. So I don't know, what do you mean by customizing the shipping?
maybe like just the way they package it and stuff, but I mean, I guess they just probably just ship it how they ship it. Yeah.
I mean, so far, I mean, I got my coffee mugs from there, and
Yeah.
each coffee mug, for whatever reason, they separately sent them, but they were in like these super crazy foam cases. Like, I swear you could take the foam case and throw it on the ground and the cup would have never broke in it.
Right.
Oh, heck yeah.
So, I mean, their packaging, so far, everything I've got from it has been spot on. Nothing's been wrong with it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Tiff loves her leggings. I mean, you feel them. You could tell that, like, when you wash them and dry them, that it's not going to crumble off the
Right.
the material.
Right.
I'm sure the shirts, just like anything, over time, they're going to fade out because they're shirts. I mean, that's what happens,
Right.
Yeah, you just deal with it the best you can.
But it's got like, you could put certain things on there, and there's like a white or black background. There's a button you could just click on, and it'll eliminate that white or black background and just give you just the image you want. And they don't charge you anything extra to do that. That's right in the program itself. So it's pretty simple.
It's probably kind of fun too to do it and put it together, pick your stuff and pick your style.
I mean, they got a little bit of everything. I mean, from rugs to shirts, to hoodies, leggings, baby stuff, dog apparel. You can get stickers. I mean, you can have them put images on canvas if you want.
See, I want a cup because I carry my water around with me like it's like my wallet. I carry it every go.
Wait. I got something in the mix coming. You're going to be like, oh, I need one done.
Yeah. That works. I'm a cup.
You'll see. When I say it pops, when you turn off the lights, it pops.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
But then on the bedside table, is it like a night light? I don't know. I'm gonna have to put it like kind of behind me in a way where I can't.
Well, it depends on what you got on it. You don't want it staring at you when you shut the lights off,
Right.
Have like a cover for it.
That's hilarious.
Well, Tiff was out one day. I forget where we were, and she ran into this older lady. And I did actually. She was carrying like this thing over her neck, but it was holding like her cup. And I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. Where'd you get that? And she's like, oh, I make them. And I was like, man, wow, the wife would really like one of those. Let me get your number. And she was like, well, come on out with me. And I went out with her right to her car. Bang, she opens up the trunk. She goes, here's one for her right here. But you can actually wear it like, on the side if you want. You know what I mean? Almost like you're carrying, like a woman's carrying almost like a little purse type deal, but it's all handmade. And it holds your cup.
Yeah, it's like a cup satchel.
Yeah, you don't have to be carrying it in your hand.
Dang, you can like sip it and just be like,
Yep.
just let it
Boom,
go.
it's right down on your side. What's up?
You're like, I'm thirsty. Mic drop, cup
Whoa.
drop,
Cup drop.
cup drop.
Cup drop.
Still got my water. I would actually probably really like that. I would take that to a whole new level though. He'd be like, please don't wear your cup purse today.
Who's in the chat there, Justin? Say what's up. Who's in the chat? I can't see on my phone. I don't have my laptop on.
Shout out.
I need my eyes checked.
Start from the beginning. We already know we got brother RWO in there in the building already.
What's up, Ro?
Yep.
Ro.
We got Rob M for sure.
Yeah.
Hey Rob.
What's good, Rob?
Rob.
We got this cool cat named Vance from Blue Zombie Moore.
Not the dead man. Not the dead man walking.
They're
Yeah.
been walking.
Exotic World of Geckos.
Love
What's
that.
up? What's up? And of course,
What's good?
We got Elias in the building. Creative Reptile.
What's good, Elias?
Elias.
Oh, thank you guys for coming
Oh,
and hanging out with us on a
Yeah.
holiday. I know everybody's probably tired, kind of. I know.
Yeah.
Right.
Definitely.
We're a little like.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Staley just rattled my chain before he said, "Hey, Dad, you know it's 20 minutes to 9, right?" I was like, "Oh, yeah."
Well, that's like that day you were here, remember? And we had to go on. I was like, we got to go. And you were like, you know what? I need to leave right now. Glad you said that. I was like,
Yeah, and I made it home. It was like, I don't know. Wasn't much later. I was already on, so.
yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm sure. I think you walked like pretty much right in the door and got on. I mean, because.
Yeah, I cut things a little close sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, you left here at like almost 8, and you live like where you need to leave by 7:30. Allie, to be comfortable.
I had to pull a little Justin on the way home. That's all.
Right? Get the fuck out the
Drive a
truck.
little extra excessive.
Oh, I'll do that too. Wow, I'm gone.
Oh my gosh. Like today, I'm like, where is the fire? Where is the fire? It's like, move out of my
He's like, I'm going to get that turkey, boy. I'm going to get me some turkey.
Yeah. Right.
It was leaving the turkey. That's what got me. I'm like, why are we leaving the turkey so fast?
If I can keep it 90 on the dash, I will. I'm gone.
Oh, is that going home?
Oh, yeah, going home, I was doing 90 easily.
Oh, yeah.
207, I was gone.
Yeah, he thinks he's like a little speed racer. But so did everybody else.
We were in her car today, so it sucks because, like, in my truck, if I come up on somebody in my truck, they move the fuck out my way.
Yeah.
They're like, yo, this big ass truck is coming up on me. Her car, like, look at this little car, beep, beep, you know.
Alex is like, well, you better leave my car alone. Tell you right now.
It was funny, and then I'm like, wait.
It's a Honda. It's a Honda. It was a Hyundai Tucson.
It's a Hyundai Tucson.
Yeah, so it's fast. It's got this little hybrid, half electric.
She said, you keep talking shit. She's going to go get one of them spiders. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't make me open an enclosure.
Yeah, I just seen someone on Craigslist up by you guys that has quite a few jumping spiders, like pretty cheap. He's in Jacksonville.
Send it.
Like, I think they're like 20, 30 bucks a piece. They were like really cheap.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
Some are like the green, like got the green face, I guess you would say, because he's got some up close pictures of him. But then he's got like some of those, I guess you'd call them like normals, like you'd see outside and, you know, in the regular wild, you know what I mean?
Right.
Which if I was to get one, it'd have to be the same like you got, or I wouldn't even bother, you know what I mean? Just
For sure.
because I mean, if I wanted one of those, I could go anywhere and catch one of the wild ones. I could walk outside and get one now, you know?
Is there more one that's normal? Is that what the normal ones look like?
I believe so.
Are they kind of like the reddish, but not as red as the one you guys got me? Like kind of like a tannish? Is that?
Yeah, but they're kind of thinner. You mean the wild ones?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. They're
Yeah,
not
they're
as,
like their backs are like thinner. Like the ones you got are like more round and plump.
Yeah.
Whereas the wild ones, their back is like more thin.
okay. Well, especially with me being their mom, they're all plump.
I seen one the other day, but we took these brakes off a tractor that's been sitting I don't know how long, bro. But we took the brakes off, and I flipped that brake pad over, and I don't know what kind of spider that thing was, but it was black and it curled up like that and just sat there, bro. And I mean, I dropped the brake pad and everything on the ground. It never fell off at all.
It's crazy.
It just stood its ground on there, like, I ain't leaving. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna just walk you over here to the pile with the rest of the brake pads, and you can nest out over there. I'll leave you alone today.
One of my spiders, every time I go to open the enclosure, she's like, come on. And she'll like run like right towards the like entrance. So I always have to like be careful to not. And I mean, it's every time I go to open, she's like, hey, I'm like, oh my gosh, like you don't even know what is out here. And you're just ready. I mean, sometimes
It's like, hey, do you understand this hand right here can like just fall accidentally and it's the end of your life?
literally.
God.
My finger could fall too hard on the table, and if you're there, you're done. You know,
No.
poor
Yeah.
babies.
Them
Aw.
things can stay the hell away.
She got
from
her
me.
own little attitude. That's all it is. She got her own little attitude.
Exactly. She's like, I'm ready for anything in this life. Dang, we got 8 people in the chat. That's pretty cool.
Got 8 people. Come on.
You heard?
Yeah, for
Who
real.
else
Same.
popped in there?
Come on.
What'd you say, Stan?
I said, who else popped in the chat?
Oh, we got the same people in the chat.
Let's see if I can get the chat up on my phone over here.
Robin.
Yeah. It's a holiday, you know.
It's a holiday.
Everybody's in a holidays. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, there it is.
I know I
I'm
am.
stuffed from all the food, but the whole family's watching football.
There we go. I'll throw some on there.
Ooh, love that, Elias. I love putting my snakes in Husbandry Pro
Yeah.
and everything else for that matter. I'm like, did you change her water? Because we didn't do a water change.
Yeah. Elias knows. Printify. You know, you're the one that turned me on to it, Elias.
Heck
Oh,
yeah.
that's awesome.
Heck
Ooh,
yeah.
duffel bags. Okay, don't start. I mean, I'm going to be like walking pressure python
Oh,
logo.
yeah. The samples came out amazing. See, that's fucking sick. That's it.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I've gotten our shirts and stuff. That's what I did is I just ordered samples so I could see what they're like first before I actually told anybody, just to make sure it was all kind of on up the up.
Yeah,
So,
that's awesome.
I should have brought my mouse. Made it a little easier. I can just see it.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on.
And get his little mouse, not one for snake, one for the computer.
Actually, I'm ordering that down. Oh, what is this? Of course, I go get the mouse and I'm going.
What are you going to order?
I'm ordering that rack today.
Oh,
Nice.
well, but it has to be at 3:00 in the morning.
Yeah, so I gotta wake up at 3:00 in the morning to order that Freedom Breeder rat rack. So
3:00 in the morning. Why? What the fuck? What do you mean?
the sale
Well,
starts
yeah, it starts midnight. Where?
Central Time, CST, or
No.
Western Time.
Pacific time.
Pacific,
Time.
but,
So Pacific, yeah.
oh, okay. Where are they?
I'm not sure where
Oh,
Freedom
okay.
Breeder is exactly at. But
So if it starts at midnight, yeah, what's that, 3 hours? That's your time, ain't it, Vance?
Yeah. They're like
So it's
an
3
hour
hours,
and a half
I think.
or so from me.
oh, so
they're
you got
past-
lucky. You ain't even got to pay for shipping. You go pick your shit up then.
Yeah.
That's
It-
awesome.
Like when I order from them, I get it in like 2, maybe 3 days.
Ah, hell yeah.
Dang.
You go get it or you have them deliver it?
I have them deliver it, the Coco, the Freedom Breeder, but I want to do the Gopher Pro or that.
Go for Coco.
Yeah. I want to try that out and see how it works, but it just sucks because Freedom Breeder, like I said, they're just an hour and a half, 2 hours away. They're not that far,
Okay.
but it dries out like the Coco does really fast.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
And what cocoa is it? Which one is it?
Freedom breeder.
Freedom breeder.
Oh,
Freedom breeder.
okay. I didn't know they even had it. Is that, I mean, what is yours called? Is it called Freedom Breeder
it's a
cocoa?
Freedom breeder cocoa.
Oh,
You can go around the website and get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm using the Reptile chip because it's
What?
easier for me to order, but I'm working on trying to get Gopher Cocoa down here, which I know people here in Florida like vend it, Gopher Cocoa and whatnot, but I want to get my own and be my own distributor here in Florida, Jacksonville, if I can, distribute my own Gopher Cocoa.
we really like Reptile chip though. I mean,
Yeah.
it's really good and it lasts a long time. It is a little dusty, but if you're just kind of careful, kind of sift it out whenever you go to put it in, it's not as bad. And it goes a long way. Breaks up good and everything.
Plus,
Well, we
Freedom-
live in Florida. It's an easier way to do the Repti chip is you just got to make a screen, big screen out of some wood. And you take the Repti chip and you pour it on top of the screen and you rinse it off with a water hose. You let it dry in the sunshine and put it in your tub.
you
You know,
just go
put it in
get some of
your
that.
tub that you're holding it.
Right.
Because that's all it is. Like most of that cocoa is they're not. So like if you watch some of it, they'll say it's like triple washed. So it's washing all that all that extra dust off. But you're
Right.
still going to get it from it moving and being in a block. It's still doing this, even though it's sandwiched together.
Right.
So it's still going to create dust. Maybe not a lot of it, but you're still going to get some, regardless of what kind you use.
Right. Exactly.
I mean, unless like I know like the cocoa to go, that 55-pound block or 50-pound block, whatever it's supposed to be, or bale, whatever they call it. I've seen people get that and it's like loose and it don't seem to be too bad, but I've never used it yet, so I can't really say.
Right.
What was the other one we used? Chipper?
Yeah, the chipper.
The chipper. That one was kind of like,
I didn't care for it too much at all.
yeah, I mean, it was kind of like.
This is all I'll say. Ready? Wah 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 wah. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah. Right. I was like, wow, this stuff here.
Yeah. It's not bad. I mean,
like chunks this big. I'm like, oh my Lord. Like, and I go through another round of like, wow.
Well, at least if you're feeding them live, you ain't got to worry about them, swallowing a chunk.
True.
Because it's like, it's like 5 times the size of their head.
That could be the purpose for it.
I mean, you can do what we do, like have paper towels and just do your little pile of mulch in the front, of the cocoa in the front, and then you don't have to worry about that really as much either, because they're going to hit it 9 times out of 10. You throw that rat in the back, they're going to hit it on the paper towel,
And doing it like that kind of gives them like an option of places to go. Some of them like the mulch, some of them not so much. Some of them go to the bathroom in it,
Yep.
And you're not wasting as much because you're just using we literally use just a little pile.
Yep.
It's perfect. And then the paper towels hold so much of the water, so then the humidity always stays pretty good for a while.
We just use the natural.
Oh yeah.
You can get like big ass rolls. Like I get big ass rolls of these natural brown paper towel for Amazon.
They're biodegradable.
Yeah, all that shit. And you can get I got a big box of like 6 big rolls, I believe, like huge ass rolls. And I still since I started, I still haven't gone through the whole box.
And they're not even they seem like they would be kind of crappy and disintegrate easily and stuff, and they don't. They're pretty sturdy. I mean, obviously anything after a while will crumble and stuff, but
Yeah, but that's because they're natural. That's why they don't fall apart so easy.
Right. Exactly. They're like
those paper towels, you can get them things like soaking wet to where you can squeeze the water out of it if you want, and they still don't really fall apart.
yeah, and you can unfold it and it'll still be perfectly intact. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they don't absorb.
Unlike, normal paper towels, they get wet. It's a wrap. They're done.
For cleaning, not the best. For that, it's perfect. For cleaning, you more are just moving it around, sort of. It's not really absorbing it. You need regular paper towels or whatever for that.
Yep.
Shout out to Adam, my mentor for that. RWO. He's the one that taught me that.
Adam's probably very cold right now. Very cold
Definitely
right
probably
now.
cold.
Oh my gosh, I can't imagine.
How's it over there in Cali, Vance? Is it getting cold over there yet or what?
Yeah, it's been pretty cold. Probably like 40s at least.
Damn.
Dang.
We were in,
What?
What were we in today?
I mean, today we're at 58 right now, supposedly,
Yeah.
but
Nice.
today was actually kind of chill. Well, for us, it was chilly-ish. I mean, it hasn't been cold like this in a little bit since that cold front back in, what was it, October maybe or something? I don't know, but last month maybe at some point.
Stanley went outside with the dogs this morning. He made it outside for about 30 seconds and he was back in. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? He's like, he had no shirt on. He's like, woof. He's like, I need my hoodie this morning. He's like, it's kind of cold out there. I was like, didn't you listen to the weather on the way home last night? It said it was going to be a 25-degree difference till tomorrow, from last night till the morning.
I always know when the
It's
dog.
kind of crazy. 25-degree drop, overnight here is kind of crazy.
That's
Crazy.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, we felt it today. But the problem is they'll say that and then it's a lie. So that's why you never believe, it's like I have to see it to believe it with I have to feel it to believe it with the weather here. Because it'll say it's cold sometimes and I'm like ready for the cold and I go outside and I'm like, I'm sweating already. So you just never know if it's going to be accurate. But today it was accurate, I guess. It was accurate today because it was chilly.
Oh yeah.
Where you at, Exotic World? Where you located?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So where you at? Going back up.
Oh no.
Relocated Exotic World Geckos.
Let's see, is he north? I know it's cold up at my son's house. It was only like 40 today.
Oh my. That was the high?
Well, he was down, he was down in Jersey. He went to some of the in-laws' house for dinner, so they didn't have to worry about cooking this year. I was like, well, hey, that's good. He's like, well, I'm helping cook the turkey, but I was like, hey, but you ain't got to worry about it all at your house. Clean it all up. So
Exactly. I'm happy to go anywhere if I don't have to. I mean, I don't mind it, but it is a lot of work. It's obviously more fun to just show up, hey, and be like, I brought my Tupperware.
yeah, I was watching my granddaughter. She's getting her new legs there, so she was going up and down the steps. So you had to keep chasing her because she don't want to take the chance of her falling down the steps. She's still a little too small for that. But she gets up top of the stairs and then she's like waving like, I made it.
And you gotta like be careful. Oh my gosh, that's scary then. You're like, yay, but like please crawl back down.
My son's like, oh, so he brings her back down to the bottom of the stairs, and as soon as he sets her down, she goes right for the stairs again. He's like, well, here we go again. I was like, well, a couple, 3-4 times of that, she'll be tired.
Yep.
That'll be a wrap.
Let her do it. Let her go.
He's in Orlando. That's where
Orlando.
Yeah, that's where he's at in Orlando.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so he's kind of he's
down in O-Town.
We used to go there a lot because we have season passes to Universal. And we got our money's worth then, and now they've just been robbing us blind. But we love Orlando. Orlando's fun. I mean,
yeah, we're all neighbors then. We're all neighbors with him.
we're all neighbors.
Yep.
He's here in our neck of the woods.
Yep.
Our neck of the woods.
Yep.
That's actually just to say, I just went back to check on my daughter. She's back there watching us on YouTube.
That's funny.
Yeah. Look what you're doing. So I'm watching you guys.
That's funny.
I thought she'd come say hey, but she's still back there.
Hey, Smay.
No.
How can you make?
What up, Schmitty?
Oh.
I guess Ken must be in a full turkey coma. He ain't coming in. Crap ain't coming in.
He had to have passed out. How not, right?
What a bunch of RWO slackers they are. That's what's going down.
Dang, I know.
We
I thought
have
RWO
to
was
get out
going to be
for
in
the
here
group.
though today.
I'm gonna have to. Well, maybe since they both live up in PA, maybe they had turkey dinner together. Maybe that's the problem.
Exactly. Exactly.
Maybe we'll get lucky and Ken's over there getting us an interview. Getting that Amish interview. Come on.
That's what he worked on today.
He's hanging out.
He's like, I'm out in the field. I'm working out in the field.
Yeah. Getting that I just want to see him like go up and alive, man, and just like tap on one of the buggy's windows and ask for an interview. That's all I want to see.
Oh my
That
gosh.
right there and alone. I
Yeah.
don't even need to hear the interview. Just that right there is all I need to see. That's perfect.
Or maybe
Golden.
just like a few of those, a few interactions of that. Like, hey,
Yeah, because I mean they got like legit radio hookups and everything in those buggies. They're not like just a horse and buggy.
right. It's
Those
like
things
a
are
truck.
like, yeah, those things are like legit inside. They're like legit.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. I mean, they have to keep up with the time somehow. Maybe. They're like, okay, let's at least add this feature to the buggies.
We used to ride the old power lines in New York, and there's a family up there called the Bruderhoffs, and they're Amish people, and that's how they get into town is they ride the old power lines with their horse or the horse and buggy. So we'd be going down the trail, and you'd see them coming, and we just shut everything off and let them go by, and then after they go by, they wave to you, and you let them get by a little bit, and then you start up your machines and go again. But
That's
they
crazy.
let you ride on a portion of their property because you'd have to cut through their property to get to the other side. So they had a trail, and they were like, as long as you stay on the trail, you can cut through the property. Just don't come out in our yard and tear it up. So we were like, sweet, this works out perfect. So, you show them some respect, they show you some too. They're normal people just like we are.
Right. They just live a little different.
Yep.
Yeah, I just for Ken, I could just see Ken doing it. Like, that's the funniest part is Ken going up for the interview. You know what I mean? Knock. Hey, man, like to talk to you today about some serpents. What you think?
Right?
What's your opinion on the serpent? Say it just like that.
Maybe you better use snake instead of serpent because I think in the Bible it's serpent, right, and not snake.
Yep, that's going to be a little evil tinge to it.
Yeah, you better go with the gardener snake. Start it off easy.
Rob had Chinese.
Rob had Chinese.
That's probably the only place that was open, Rob. Probably. I know around us we were looking earlier. I was like, wow, probably the only places that are open still around us. Chinese restaurants.
So I wonder if you got hey Rob, did you get the Chinese duck or did you just get Chinese?
Ooh, I wonder if it was more, a little more fun, interesting things to
Well, like the Chinese duck from the Christmas Story,
Yeah.
And RO, we had that turkey and ham. I seen you asking. You had that turkey ham. I think Vance is cooking his right now.
Not me, but I did have all the sides.
Right.
All the sides, all of them.
I had no turkey. I had no ham.
No turkey, no ham. So you went mixed today too, either way.
Tiff wanted spaghetti and meatballs, so I made sauce, spaghetti, and garlic bread. Sausage and meatballs in there.
Yeah, one of my clients was like, we're going to make fettuccine Alfredo. I'm like, okay, cool. Yep. She was like, I'm going to get fancy and throw some peas in it. I'm like, oh, okay, Donna. Okay.
Rob said no duck. Just General South. It was at
General South. Yum.
Yeah, it was supposed to go to the family 2 hours later to get the older people sick. Hey, I understand that. I understand that 100.
Let's consider it.
No.
Keep everybody happy.
Could Tom just leave you, send me a plate outside so I can grab it and go.
And look, Vance over here is a trooper. He hasn't even eaten. I'd be hangry by now. Vance, but it's not that early. I mean,
Candy.
Not,
I've been doing
He's been snacking all day.
yeah.
Snacking on the side all day.
Right?
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm hungry.
Snacking as you go. Yeah, you gotta have lunch.
For 3 days for this shit.
I mean, how else are you gonna survive being, to finish the turkey off if you don't,
Yeah,
get a little bit of that action while you go?
exactly.
How can you be good for the world if you can't be good for yourself?
Right.
I starved myself for this situation.
Oh, yeah. Like I'm an animal.
That's like what me and my brother used to do before we go to Golden Corral. I was like, all right, but I'm not gonna eat all damn day and we'll go late at night. And we just freaking make that Golden Corral money worth it, you know?
No, you have to do it right. You have to eat like 2 grapes, then like 2 hours later, maybe eat like a cube of cheese. You have to make your stomach, want it, but not starve to where it's closed off. Like I can't handle a lot of food. You have to do it strategically.
Right.
I know all about how to eat. Just ask me. All about how to eat.
She's like, just ask me.
Look, this one here, he gets so frustrated. He's like, I know you're hungry. I know. I'm like, did you just roll your eyes about it? He's like, okay. It's like, here, eat this.
You gotta keep it fed constantly.
Nah.
Yeah.
So what'd you guys all eat?
No.
We definitely had some good stuff. We had some sweet potato casserole, some broccoli and cheese casserole,
Nice.
mashed potatoes, the whole works.
Sweet.
Of course,
Yeah, it was yummy.
of course the grandfather pulled out the cranberry sauce, which, like I said, I ain't eating canned Jello.
He always leaves that right in front of him. What are you guys doing? The turkey. What else you got going?
Potatoes, yams, green bean casserole, corn, stuffing, and pies. We got apple pie, caramel apple something pie, and then I made some blueberry pies
Hey,
and biscuits.
That's what's up.
for real.
And potatoes.
Gotta have the biscuits.
Yeah,
Have the biscuits for the
and
gravy.
potatoes, corn with it. Oh man, turkey and everything all mixed up. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Look at Vance. Look at Vance's face is getting brighter and brighter every time he talks about that food. He's like, "Boy, I'm about to go
Yeah.
eat, boy." He's like, "I'm about to smash a plate hard tonight."
Hell yeah, I'm gaining like 15 pounds easy. That's for sure.
Turkey coma for the rest of the weekend.
Yep. Just gonna be eating and eating and eating.
You work tomorrow? Or you got off?
Me?
Yeah.
I got to do a little bit of work, not much. Just a few hours, so.
It's gonna be like a full day.
What about you?
No, sir.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Nope. I don't go back until Monday.
Yeah. What'd you say, Stan?
I said I don't go back until Monday.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Like a, 4 or 5 day week?
4 day. 4 day.
Hell yeah.
And I only work till fucking 12 o'clock Thursday or 12 o'clock yesterday,
Nice.
Wednesday. It
Yeah,
started raining, so not much we could do working outside,
Right.
Not with a heat gun going. We were trying to pull vinyls off the back of a couple doors because company wants them removed, and it's like those vinyls don't come right off, man.
Yeah.
Maybe on a car, but definitely not on a tractor trailer. I'll tell you that.
Right.
You're sitting there with a heat gun pulling 3 inches off at a time.
That sucks. I used to work at Mako, and we used to have to use a heat gun to pull like the tape. It'd be all masked off, and like after the guy got done painting it, I'd have to sit there and pull all the tape. And it was like wintertime, so that shit was all stuck, and I'm having to pull out a heat gun and then like detail the whole car inside out. It sucks.
Try not to peel the paint when you're peeling the tape.
Yeah, and it was crazy. It was crazy there because like on the tires, because they would try to mask it off, but it would get over, like paint would still get on stuff. So like your rubber trim around your windshield, there'd be paint, so they'd have me take a black permanent marker and just sit there and go over the paint to make it black. And then your tires, there would be paint on it, so they had me take a spray gun and then just spray paint the tire black. like the tread and everything. It was crazy.
That's wicked.
So that's what you get for the $3.99 special, huh?
Yeah, just real quick. They got guys in there sanding real fast, trying to knock it out as fast as possible. Like they really push the people hard. So they're just sanding real quick, and then it goes on to the paint booth and all that, and then so on to be detailed. But like they'll even take oil and put on certain spots of the car,
Heck
like
yeah.
the rust or different things. It's like vegetable oil on there. Like, man, I'd be mad putting a permanent marker and vegetable oil on my car.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just getting away with
So
shit.
word to the wise out there, don't anybody take your car to Mako.
Yeah. Better don't go to Mako.
Oh, they're not gonna make
So, is that why they say in the beginning?
You fucked up.
They shouldn't have done that.
Your car's coming out with fucking vegetable oil and shit on it. Painting the treads of the tires black.
Trying to turn my car into a bioactive car over here.
Yeah.
Using a vegetable oil on it.
Putting oil on it like it's a salad or something. The fuck that is.
Hui. Something drink.
Grab somebody. I got a little topic on.
Hey,
sorry,
do you guys breed the geckos?
yeah, I'm doing the gargoyles right now. I got a male and female pairing right now. She actually, the female laid a false egg last month, so I was like, all right, cool, now I can pair them. Now I'm gonna see if I can get some non-false eggs,
Yeah, we put them together, but we think
Fertile
she was
eggs.
too young at first, and he was kind of like bullying her out of not eating, kind of thing. She was kind of skinny, and then we figured out that was probably what it was, because I guess she just wasn't giving him what he wanted. Like, he was old enough. And so now they're definitely old enough. So now they've been together for a little bit. I mean, they've been fine. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, she laid an infertile egg. I mean, we did everything with it, like vermiculite, everything just in case, but it got molded and just wasn't like formed and everything. I mean, it's our first time, so we were like, let's just save it and see, do everything we're supposed to, but
Right.
it definitely wasn't. So we'll see what happens though. I mean, supposedly they don't lay that many, so it seems like something we could handle.
pretty easily.
Yeah, pretty easily.
Especially with just one, it's not like we have a bunch of them. We just have there right now. So,
Right.
which I mean, you could do like a 1-to-3 ratio, I believe, with them too as well. So you could do like 1 male and 3 females in a container with them. There's little breeding racks for the geckos as well. You can get kind of like this, but then you're just deeper, and you can open it up and you'll have like these little like plastic branches that go across, and they'll have the prime on it, et cetera, and then you have like an
Inside of the rack?
Do what?
You just keep them inside of the rack?
No, I don't. I have actually like bins, but I'm saying they have rack systems for breeding geckos. It's actually kind of cool.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Are those the ones you got? Are those the ones that jump or?
Yes. Yeah. And the crested, we have them both. We have the gargoyle geckos and the crested geckos. The cresteds don't jump as much. Like they still can, but they're way calmer.
When they're younger,
Yeah.
they jump more.
But they're way calmer. Like the gargoyles, man, you have it on your shoulder and you can turn your head 2 seconds, that thing's flying across the room. You're like, what the hell?
I mean, seriously, while you're holding them, you can see them like planning what they're gonna try to jump back, and you're like, oh my, like you have to like tighten your grip. Kind of, you're like, I feel what I'm about to do. Like they're constantly just did it. I mean, I don't know why they're not called hoppers.
Yeah.
Unless it's Cole. Cole, she's got Cole trained pretty good. He don't jump too much.
Yeah,
I want to get one of
I
these.
haven't seen them.
Yeah, that's their crested gecko though. He just chills. Like I said, the crested geckos seem really way more relaxed than the
I want to get one of each. I like how they jump. That is cool, but I could see how it's irritating. But
yeah. But then when you want to, you want to hold them. You're like, bro,
just hang out for a minute.
Yeah, exactly.
If you have dogs and cats, that's scary too, because you're like, oh my gosh, are you about to jump to your death? because you know, once they hit the ground, there's no telling who's going to get them or find them or
Yeah,
what.
Real quick,
You know?
you know.
exactly.
Yeah, like it's kind of. But yeah, no, they're awesome though. They're both awesome and they're cool and they're not like aggressive or weird. You know, I mean, they have very similar temperaments for sure.
And the care for is simple. I mean, really, really.
Yeah,
simple.
they just eat like the Pangea, you know, a lot of that, like insects in there, like fruit smoothie kind of mix that you mix with water. It's so easy. So, I mean, you know, the insects, obviously, you can give them like the wax worms, whatever. Like here and there, I do that, especially for the baby that we have, just like beef them up some, you know. But we try to just give them the Pangea because they get all they need in that too. And you don't even have to feed them every day. It's not like every day you have to go in there and give them fresh food. I mean, you know, I check it like every couple days or a few days to make sure it looks, you know, good consistency and stuff, but they don't eat like that. I mean, really, you do like a little deli cup and you'll see like little nose markings a little bit, but they never like eat it all, you know? So I kind of figured out like barely put any in there because then you're
Just
just
a tiny amount.
cheap, you know? That stuff is so expensive. So, I mean, but it's good for them.
Look what May said. I want to buy an old beat up Volkswagen Bug for junk price and tow it to my yard and paint it and stuff and make a punch bug reptile enclosure.
Oh, that would be
That's
awesome.
actually kind of cool. That's actually kind of cool.
That would be so, that
You'd
they
have
would
to,
be
like,
living a life.
You would have to like take the doors off though or something to like be able to see the inside of the enclosure though. You know, you wouldn't have because the enclosure, you know.
Like some glass at some point or something.
Right.
Yeah, at some point, some glass, make it all of glass. You know, like whenever you hit the Powerball,
Yeah.
it's gonna be. It's like
I was reading.
I'll drop $1 million.
I was reading earlier. Black throat numbers are going down.
really,
Yeah.
like you mean in general, like they, like in, like they,
Like people that could breed them should breed them.
yeah.
That's how low the numbers are getting.
That's horrible.
That's how I found a list earlier on like certain species, how long they live. Like I was telling Justin earlier about like the African fat-tailed geckos.
Yeah.
You know, they're 15 to 20 years is their normal life expectancy, but they can be 25 years or more in captivity.
Oh my
Obviously under the right conditions, you know.
Long
They
time.
have to be like perfectly, like.
But
yeah.
they said they did say that they're like a really hardy lizard. So they're not that hard to keep, you know what I mean? And their full size is 8 to 10 inches. So that's still a pretty
Not bad.
decent sized gecko, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Right.
that's not.
I mean,
bad.
that other one I like that I seen that's from New Zealand. I'd like to see if there's any way to get any of those because those lizards are the longest lifespan out of any lizard, and they live over 100 years.
Oh wow.
Over 100 years. So it's like these birds that outlive you. Is basically what.
Yeah, so it's a brother, or it's an island. Tutera, I think is how you say it. And it says their life expectancy under just normal conditions is 100 years.
That's wicked.
And they're native to New Zealand. And they're often referred to as a living fossil
Oh wow.
because they were their lineage goes all the way back 250 million years ago.
Damn.
Dang.
That's wicked.
Oh, wait, okay,
Yeah, so they are like the oldest lizard, I guess you would say, you know.
Tell me what they're called again.
It's Tuatara.
Oh, okay.
They kind of almost remind you of an iguana almost.
Yeah, they kind of look like a bearded dragon and an iguana mix.
Yeah.
Sort of what it looks like.
Where are you getting these animals up from, man? You getting them more from market? No. I'm not getting those on more.
Am I getting? No, man. I was just doing some research, bro. You know, there's some other. Come on, morph market ain't the only thing out there, my man.
Right. So, but you got to get this thing imported, or is it already here in America?
Well, I don't know. I don't think there's any in America that I know of.
Probably not. No.
There ain't none on Morph Market, I could tell you that.
Right. Right. So it's like importing this.
Which is weird because I hear people like Fry's he's from Australia, right? Fry's Critters. Oh, excuse me. And he said that they can't export anything out of Australia, no animals. But look at a giant leaf-tailed gecko. They come from Australia. How'd it get here?
And then she's like, no, I'm not doing lucky. And I was like,
You know what I mean? So
I got.
I'm not saying.
I'm here.
Yeah, I mean, there's always going to be a way somebody could get it, but that's not the point. The point is like I don't get why their laws don't let them export.
then I got my stuff and I said, then you should have like done it.
I mean, you're not hurting your environment by exporting it out of your environment.
The other day.
Right.
And then I called her earlier today. And
Yeah, so black throats
like, yeah. And I'm like,
black throats get up to 7 foot roughly full length
and she's like,
and roughly about 60 pounds.
dressed and trying to get these kids dressed and everything else.
An Asian water monitor,
So you know then, and she's like,
the largest known in captivity, was 10.5 foot.
Oh wow.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, so an Asian water monitor gets pretty beefy.
That situation. Nope. Those monitors are, I mean, I'm weirded out by lizards in general. I don't know. It's always kind of been a fear that I've just been getting over since we've been doing all this stuff. But, so the monitors, they're right there at the top of that list of freaking me out.
Oh, I love monitors. Those things are awesome.
They're cool. I mean, I've warmed up. I mean, there was a time where I didn't even really want to like see like it move or like a pig, like that kind of thing. And now I'll watch videos. I mean, on Instagram all day. I'll watch any, baby steps. I've come a long way. But I mean, I'm definitely warming up. But they're some of the crazier, especially some of those. I mean, like you were saying. I mean, or where is it? Like where they have the water monitors. I mean, I don't know. They're probably similar to those. They're huge. I mean, they're like as big as like an alligator. I mean, they're insanely big. And
what are you talking about? Komodo Island?
No,
not a Komodo.
it is a Komodo you're talking about.
No, I'm not talking about a Komodo. I'm talking about like a water monitor. I can't remember where I saw it on. This is gonna sound crazy. Naked and Afraid. At the end.
Was it? You sure it wasn't an Asian water monitor? Because they get big, real big.
I'm trying to think of where they were, but I don't think it was in Asia for some reason. I feel like it was somewhere in South America.
Heck yes.
But let me see.
Smith's got 2 acres of land.
Oh,
Well, see, like for us in Florida, for monitors, it's kind of easy because if I wanted to do one, I would just get a regular dog kennel.
right.
Put a regular roof on the dog kennel, a fenced-in dog kennel, so they always have their air. And then you put their box down at the bottom with a heat source. So when it does get that cold, they're just like your beardies outside. They'll go in that little spot and stay warm until it warms up enough, and then they'll come back out.
Look, Smith said he wants a Komodo. You want to get eaten, is what you want to get.
No.
You're going to get eaten by this Komodo dragon.
You guys ever been over to Gatorland?
Uh-uh.
Oh, they got a Komodo over there.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you guys haven't been there. I've been there a couple times. They do the USR festival there too.
That's not the one in St. Augustine, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is it the Alligator Farm?
Well, Alligator Farm. I think it's also called Gatorland too, or something like that, ain't it?
Okay. I didn't realize it was kind of the same thing. Is that the place where they have like the zip lining where you can zip line
Yep.
over the gators?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would never do that, but that sounds I want to go. I want to, see
I know
it.
U.S. Arc does it. See I know
it.
U.S. Arc does I think like once or twice a year they do a big fundraising event there for
Oh,
U.S.
that's
Arc.
cool. Oh, I would
Because
love to.
I know Daniel usually shows up and he's there from U.S. Arc, Florida.
Yeah, he was in Tampa when we were there, wasn't he?
No, I don't know if he was. I know Elizabeth. I seen her because I spoke with her before I went.
Okay.
Because I had to find out where the shirts were, so he may have been there.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I saw that at one point. That's the guy that was on Adam's show, right? On Proper Rose, anyway.
I'm over here eating some turkey and shit.
He's gonna be falling asleep here in a minute.
Eating more again? Jeez.
Oh, but this is how he eats. He just does like a little bit, and then he's like, "Oh wow, good stuff." And then like 2 hours later, a little bit more. He's like, he'll like take this deep breath, like he just inhaled all this food. I'm like, you barely ate. So this is how he eats. I'm the one that you don't see me eat because I just like I eat everything, and then it takes me a little. I'm like I go in hibernation, and then I come back out and do it all over again. We're very different.
It's like give me 10 minutes on the couch. I'll be back. Would you?
No lie. Yep, it is so true. I'm like, you don't know what? Oh,
feeling that water.
Stanley's crashed out hard already, like he worked today or something.
I'm about to here soon.
Yeah, right.
So as soon as we hit that hour mark, I'll definitely be calling it probably.
Yeah,
I did a lot of driving around and shit today. I'm beat already. I'm like, ready for bed.
Yeah, I know. Anything more than 10 minutes of driving for you is a long day.
and I pretty much drove on the way there.
He only drove back so he could drive fast and get the hell home.
Yep.
Exactly. I mean, I'm not kidding. I was like, where's the time constraint? Why are we doing this? I mean, but that's
he's like, don't worry, babe. I got your little micro machine going tonight.
Yep.
Going home. Taking you home, baby. Taking you home.
It's gonna yell at us the whole way home.
Yep.
Beep, beep. My gosh, that car is so annoying. They're like, I didn't.
Well, there probably wasn't too much traffic though, at least, right?
Oh no, there was traffic.
Yeah, there was.
Really?
Yeah, especially coming back. I feel like going there wasn't because everybody was where they were for the day, But coming back, like everybody was leaving wherever they were, and it was starting to get a little crazy. But I was happy we left when we did because the whole people drinking all day probably, and then eating and just leaving and going home. I didn't want to be in the middle of those people, so I'm happy that we kind of left when we did. And considering now it gets dark at 4:30 now.
Yeah, I took Stanley to work this morning. It was like a ghost town when I hit the first traffic light. I was like, yeah, I guess everything is closed. Huh? All right. About the only thing open by us was a gas. He worked from 8 to 4 o'clock.
Oh, okay. Oh, dang. That's a long day.
It's made their actually mid-Florida display. Go check them out. They're really good. To John and Mark. They're really good people. I've been dealing with them for a while now. It's actually since I got into the hobby. That's all it does. All these racks behind me.
Yeah, they're awesome. Heated. What is it?
Yeah, they got all the heat behind them.
Yeah, behind them.
On the bottom, right on the very back. They're all PVC racks, all ARS bins.
And so these are too.
And you do action racks as well and everything. Check them out, mid-Florida displays. I'll even throw it in there for you.
I can do it.
There you go. Throw it in the chat for you.
Yeah,
if you go in, Justin, you can actually copy their link, have it on your computer, and then when someone asks, you can just post their link.
Yep. I still gotta figure out. I'm still a newbie to all this. I'm learning it all slowly. So, guys, give me a little bit.
Come on, now let's go.
Oh my gosh! This is how bad it is.
I thought I was the old guy over here. You're supposed to be the guy that's all tech savvy.
You never know with this one. Either he's like on it and knows everything about it, or he's like you would think he just didn't know how to do anything without help. So you don't know what version you're gonna get. Today he's sleepy.
Here,
We might.
I got you. There you go. There's the URL. I threw it all in there for you, Smay.
Dang, you did that quick. That's awesome.
Boom.
Look, he's like mid-Florida display. God. He's like, the guy said it 12 times. He's like, I've written it down.
Unmute that.
Oh, sorry.
I had you muted there for a second.
Yeah, sorry. We heard like some background, so I just muted it. You guys are getting like your Thanksgiving started over there.
Yeah, just barely. The turkey was done a few hours ago, but just finishing up the other stuff that.
Cool.
Heck
You
yeah.
have a big crowd? Not really.
Huh?
You have a big crowd over there? Or not really?
Not really.
That's how we like it small.
That's how we
Exactly.
Close knit, yeah, tight knit.
But it sucks. Like my sister had to work today, so.
Like everybody works so much nowadays. Also, that it's like, even by the time the holiday comes, you're really just kind of like, I just want to not do anything.
Exactly.
Or you work.
Yep.
Some people, yeah. Like Smay was
How
saying
far-
that today. So he was like,
Vance, how far are you away from LA?
3.5, maybe 4 hours. 4 if you're driving slow.
Gotcha.
But yeah, you can make it in 3.5 hours.
Heck yeah.
so you can,
Are you going to go to that show of bomb projects?
Probably not.
Heck yeah.
That's what I was about to ask.
This year. I hope next year too.
Yeah.
It'd be nice.
I have a feeling he's gonna wind up running more than one.
Oh, yeah. He's definitely going to be running. I feel like this one blows up, which it seems like it's going to blow up pretty good for him. So
what
Oh
is
yeah,
it's
the 9th of December.
9th of December. Yep. There you go.
What is he
Yep.
doing? I'm not sure. I mean, I didn't.
It's a breeder expo.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's really cool.
Yep.
Wow, that's really cool. Good luck to him on that. That's awesome.
So I got from what I understand the other night when I was in the Wednesday when he does his Wednesday IG live. I guess if you have a RSVP, it's free entry. Otherwise, it's $10 at the door, which still isn't bad. I mean, $10. You know what I mean?
That's not bad at all. I mean, you can manage that
No.
to even see cool stuff. I mean, to me, it's priceless.
You heard?
You know what I
Hey,
mean?
Smay, tell him you want the Justin show if you order one from them. They route a spot on the side of one of the shows for the thermostat cord to go in instead of it being on the very back. Everybody does it. It's funny because everybody calls them down like, I want that Justin show.
Yeah, he named it that. So if you say that, he will.
He'll know exactly what you're talking about. So, but yeah, they're great people. Even if you got a few racks to work out deals with you, man. They're great people, man.
And it's really cool. I mean, you don't have to get like, I mean, what they have 3. They have a 3 stack. I mean, they have
so
like
many-
they have so many different
options.
options.
And if you want them to build you up something down there, they'll build you up something down there too. So just
He
be
said, how
talk
much
to
do
them.
they charge?
Do they have PVC racks?
Yep.
Are they? Because that's the next step because I got like a shelf wire shelf that I'm using right now for the ball pythons with the heat tape. But I want to get something that's got, holds in more heat and everything. So I wanted to get, for right now, get the PVC. I forget who it was through. I don't think it was Animal Plastics, but it was like $270 for like a 7 shelf unit. And then plus you got to buy the tubs. But I was going to see if maybe they had one. Maybe it's even cheaper or something.
Like I said, mid-Florida does kind of like it jumps up and down like for my 11 tiers, but it's also because you got to think too. The ARS bins are like 20 a tote, I believe. Like, is it 20 a bin? Stan, how much are the ARS bin?
Yeah, I think they're either $18 or $20 a bin, roughly.
You already got to think about that, but all in all, like I paid for 11 tier $800, 800 and some change. is what I paid for, and that's 11 tier, you know. So, but to me, it wasn't bad. They're local around me. Excuse me. They're local around me, so it's easier for me to pick them up from a lot of shows and stuff, and they're right there for me to throw it in my truck. I don't have to worry about shipping, et cetera, you know. So it's more convenience too for me, and I stuck with them since they first started out, and now they're blowing up, doing really, really well. So and they do me deals, but when I grab a bulk of them, grab a couple of them, they get even better price than that, you know. It's kind of what I was telling somebody. Just talk with them, man. They're good working numbers with people. They're definitely price friendly. So,
Nice.
They're just kind of a private, small, you know,
family-owned
still trying
business.
to, yeah.
It,
So
you know.
Yeah, except I was gonna have to like buy a seven tub, but then turn around and buy another 7 tub. So I'm just trying to see like my options, what's out there.
Yeah.
Right.
That's cool because I like
A lot of places will do like 10 and 11 high. Most of them will, anyways. Well, I don't think Animal Plastics will. I don't think Recoil Reptiles does, and I don't think Reptile Basics does. I think their highest one is like 7.
I think it was Reptile.
But like
Basics.
Mid Florida do 10 or 11. There's a couple other ones. Vision does like 10. But you just look around. That's all.
I can tell you,
I mean, because what most of the places that charge it for a 7 high, you can get a 10 high for the same price.
right. And I can tell you, Mid Florida, they route it's top notch shit, man. Like I see how theirs is, and I see like the Sea of Serpent ones, like they're decent too. But I really like what they do. Like Mid Florida, what they do, how they route and everything, and doing it. Even the mats in the back, they route it out of this square for the mat to go. Like it's perfect, man. I can't complain with it. I really can't complain with them. I love their shit. I like their work too.
Nice. What brand is it?
We built a melamine rack and we copied pretty much like, all right, well, that's how we're gonna do this, you know.
What brand is it?
Do what?
What brand is it?
It's Mid Florida Display.
Mid Florida Display.
Yep, and actually in the chats I threw the link, which I'll send you the link on Insta. I'll send it over to you.
Sounds good.
And I wonder tomorrow. I mean, you know, if everybody's going to be having some sales on some racks, just in general, you never know.
I was looking earlier on one of them. I forget which one I was looking at, but I didn't see no sale, so I was like, well, maybe it was yesterday, and I was like, well, maybe on Thursday or Friday they'll have something. But
yeah, and you know they're just going to make it a short time because they normally do those sales. They make those sales pretty good usually, and so you know they'll just do it for a short amount of time, which is why he wants to wake up at 3 to make sure he.
I don't know if Creeper Beater's gonna be like, all right, you need to stock only,
once they're gone, they're
gone, or whatever, you know. Which they said they're gonna have it going, I believe, for like a day or 2 or something like that.
We sold all 200 units. Too bad.
Do what?
We sold all 200 units. Too bad we don't have no more. Like
right, exactly.
I want to get in there and get it.
Here. Right. And like, you know, I feel like a lot of them might be doing like shipping, you know, help with shipping, which is a lot of the cost.
That's what I'm saying. They're not going to eat all that shipping for every fucking body. You
right.
know?
Exactly.
Yeah. That's a lot. I mean,
that's a lot.
Yeah. They're only going to put a certain number on it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
They're not going to sell out completely because they also have, you know, Christmas where people are going to be spending the money, you know.
Yeah,
but yeah,
exactly.
Into it if you need a rack for sure tomorrow. Either
Yep.
way, and Cyber Monday, which I think is Monday. I'm pretty sure that's on Cyber, and it's like
that's what's cool is there's another one. If you don't get Black Friday, you got like Cyber Monday.
Yeah, exactly. You might get.
Usually, it's like if you miss something, it might not be the same thing, but usually there's something kind of else that you've been looking at from that same company or whatnot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Might get lucky.
Exactly.
One of the days, we'll know.
Let's go. Let's see. Who are we looking for?
Where's Ken at?
I don't know. He had a crash tonight. I think he crashed out.
He ate too much damn turkey and shit.
That's what it seems like. Watch, he's gonna wake up in like an hour and be like, "Oh my gosh!"
I missed it.
We're actually about to call it anyways. So I will say it's already getting late for me. I'm too much of driving today already, and we already hit our hour mark. So I figured once we hit our hour mark, and let you go eat you some dinner, Vance, as well. So
Yeah, gosh.
Good.
Thank
No.
you so much for coming, even though
Yeah.
you're in the middle of it all. We were
Yeah, no problem. I appreciate it. Definitely.
so
Good to be on here.
Yeah.
Thank you, Vince.
fine.
thank everybody in the chats for coming out tonight.
Yeah,
Thank you, Stan.
If you don't know, go subscribe. Stan will see you serpents. If you don't know, Blue Zombie Morphs. We got Vance down the bottom. Go
AKA
subscribe.
Dead Man.
Yep, aka Dead Man. Everybody out.
And don't forget, become a USARC member today.
Yeah.
Support USR, baby.
For USR.
That's right.
Have a happy Turkey Day.
RWO.
RWO.
Little outro video.